Welcome to Covering the Bases with the Mets. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. It is our pleasure, our honor to do this event every third Monday of the month. We do it at noon. It's free. It's open to the public. We do it right here at the SLC TV studios, and we even cater. We bring in Jimmy John's subs and iced tea from Publix, and our studio audience gets to eat and have a good time with us. I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Paul Taglieri from the Mets organization. Hello.
Good to see you again.
And you brought a friend.
I got a friend here.
Our old friend.
The one and only.
Casey Blair.
Casey Blair.
Casey, were you on the show last month too? Because I think we mentioned that you might be class valedictorian for your leadership.
I read trivia last month.
You did.
That's right.
And this month, what are you going to talk about? What are you telling us about?
We're going to talk about a few of our events we have coming up and our beautiful, ugly Christmas sweaters that Paul is showing off for us.
Is that the actual title of it, like Buy Your Ugly Christmas Sweater Jersey?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, very good, because it's spot on, but I just wanted to make sure.
I wear it well, though.
That's what you're calling it. You do.
Well.
If anybody could make that look good, it is Paul.
Yeah.
And it was a valiant effort. Just kidding.
That's not nice.
No, it's adorable.
My mom better not watch this month's show. She'll be mad at you.
She lives in Jersey.
That's all right.
So this is on sale now at the Mets Stadium, right? And online?
Yes, not online, just at the stadium. The team wore these back for our Christmas in July game that we did on the 14th, I think it was, of July. We have a few left. All of the money from them, the proceeds, all go to WPSL Christmas Kids. So we have a few remaining that we're still trying to sell. So we do have some available.
Yeah, Greg and Carol Wyatt have been doing WPSL Christmas Kids for decades now. It's a great cause. That's fantastic.
21 years or 22 years. I talked to Greg the other day.
Oh, very good. And how much are they?
They are $70.
Okay, perfect. All proceeds go to Christmas Kids.
Correct.
What else you got going on in December?
We are hosting the Breakfast for Santa on December 8th with New Horizons. So it is free for any kid 17 and under to come eat breakfast. We'll have Santa, they'll have cookie decorating, they have card decorating stations, and then we do a movie at the stadium that day. So it's free for anybody 17 and under, and then adults can eat breakfast for either $5 donation, or they can bring a toy for Toys for Tots.
Okay, and you do that at the stadium, but
We do
it's
it at the
for
stadium.
New
Cakes,
Horizons.
eggs, bacon, sausage. So
The
it's good
whole
breakfast.
9 yards,
OJ.
The whole
Yeah.
9 yards.
$5. Can't beat it with a stick.
Yep, and it's at the stadium. It starts at 8. It goes 8 to 12.
Okay, great. We'll make sure we'll get that on our calendar too, because New Horizons is a great cause. Have we had New Horizons on the show yet? I think we may
Probably,
have.
maybe last year.
Yeah, but the one facility in town that will take
They do a good
anybody,
job.
that is suffering with mental illness. If you haven't, I urge you to read about New Horizons online. Perfect. Anything else in December?
Same day, we're doing our yearly Christmas sale in the merchandise store. So we'll have some big, like anywhere between 30 to 60% off of most of the stuff in the store.
And that's a lot of it's because you change out players, right? You gotta,
Yeah,
it's
gotta
always
get
a
rid of those David
rotation.
Wright jerseys.
Yes, the David Wright jerseys. Did you get rid of Tim Tebow last year? So
He's always around.
he's always around.
He sells well.
Even as a rumble pony, you sell them pretty good.
Absolutely. We
I
keep
believe
him on,
it.
Keep him on the shelf.
All right. So that they can do that when they come out for breakfast and have buy some of that. Buy this guy.
Yep, and then we're doing the same time, we're doing our signups for our Silver Sluggers Club and our Kids Club for
Okay.
2019. So our 55 and over club is our Silver Sluggers, and then 14 and under is our Kids Club.
What do you get for being a silver slugger? What does that mean?
Oh, what don't you get for being a
Okay.
Silver Slugger?
I need to hear it because I
No, yeah, it's a $30 charge, $25 if you get it between that date and January 12th.
okay.
It's a ticket to every Tuesday home game, a hot dog at every Tuesday home game, T-shirt. This year they're getting a decal for their car, a Silver Sluggers decal.
Oh.
And then we also do a lot of like cool add-ons for them during the season. So like the day games, we'll give them either a discounted or a free ticket. We also do a walk around the stadium every Tuesday morning home game day. So at 8:30, they come in, they walk the warning track, and then we have breakfast for them.
Holy cow.
So yeah, it's a good value.
That is for $25
We
between
had-
now and then. I know what my
yeah.
parents are getting for Christmas. And
I was
We
thinking
had-
about buying you one.
oh,
membership, no?
55 and older. You gonna get punched.
All right.
We actually had 603 members this year.
That's a lot. It's a great value. Really, you really can't beat it. But it's for Mets games. It doesn't work during.
It's for St. Lucie,
St. Lucie
but
Met games.
if they sign up for the early bird pricing starting on that day of the Christmas sale, they will get one free spring training ticket to select games. We give them a choice of 3 games to choose from, so they get a free ticket to a game.
My dad's a huge baseball fan, so I really am
There
going
you
to
go.
get them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
But one year, somebody got us into a suite. So
Now he's spoiled?
Now he's spoiled. So now kick
Wanna
us
sit
back
down there with the
to
commoners?
the bleachers in General Pop. But I'm still going to get them because they do like to come out to the
Good.
games. What a great idea. All right, very good. Well, thank you for coming up and telling us all about the Christmas season. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Congratulations.
Anytime.
Yours and Eric's speech for your class valedictorian was fantastic. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Thank you. Credit goes to Eric.
I know. I see that it was very mapped out. It was very, very choreographed, which I enjoyed. So I like that. All right, great. Well, we'll be right back with our guest today, Kimberly Eardley from the Parent Teacher Association, and she's going to tell us all about their new name because they're not calling it that anymore. So we'll find out what it is when she comes up and yells at me for calling it that. So stay with us,
Shaking
everybody.
her head back there. I see her.
I know it's something for families. Welcome back to Covering the Bases with the Mets. I'm Teresa Aronson. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Paul Taglieri from the Mets organization.
I'm here with you.
Yes, in your ugly sweater.
Ugly
jersey.
sweater jersey.
Yes, ugly sweater jersey, which is on sale at the Mets Stadium.
Right.
$70. Proceeds go
75, and they all go to the WPSL Christmas Kids.
We're excited about that, so make sure you pick that up December 8th. And we do, as every month on the show, we visit with a resource in the community. That's why we call it Covering the Bases, and we have a nonprofit with us today. And a friend of mine, and I don't think you've done this before, have you?
Not this show, no. My first time.
Yeah,
I'm a
so
newbie.
please welcome Kimberly Eardley, and she is from Families of the Treasure Coast.
Yay, you got it!
I got it right. I know you
Fantastic.
changed your
Teresa
name
two times.
recently.
We did, we
yeah,
did,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It used to be Parent Academy of St. Lucie County. Now we're Families of the
And I
Treasure
think I made
Coast.
you the PTA, but I figured we'll talk about it when she gets up here.
Parent Teacher Association,
Yeah.
Parent Academy. Now you know why we changed the name.
I know, because it is a little bit confusing.
It was very confusing. And really, Parent Academy did not really speak to the mission that we have or what we were doing. So we ran some focus groups, talked to our parents, talked to the community, and found that Families of the Treasure Coast really reflects what we do. We work with families, and so we made the name change.
And the mission is what?
So our goal, instead of the mission, I'm going to go with our goal.
Oh,
our
goal,
goal
okay.
is to make sure that we have successful children, meaning that they're doing the best they can academically, socially, and behaviorally. So how do you do that? We have great programs, great after-school programs, great things in the community for kids. But what about when the kids go back home? Are we meeting their needs in the home?
Right.
Are the parents doing well successfully? Are they doing well in their jobs? Are they stress-free? Do they have the tools and the skills that they need to do great parenting? That's where we come in. If parents are struggling, we're there to support them with education, job training, parent training, and then making sure that they have the resources and the community supports that they need.
And you do, I mean, you don't have to just be struggling, but you do all kinds of education. I've taken advantage of some of your education. You did a SAT education
We
program
did.
at one time to help parents help their kids get ready for SATs, and we went and did that. So you don't have to be in crisis.
No, you don't. In fact, we want to support parents before they get to a crisis. So
Exactly.
if parents are having a need in whatever it is, helping with homework, math homework, I hear that so often,
Yeah.
where the parents just don't even know how to do the math. And then their third graders coming home and the math is so above their head, they're drowning. So even if it's just that and they need help with a math tutor, we connect them. If we can't do it in-house and it's not something that we're prepared to do, we connect them with the resources of the community to
You
do
have,
it. Yes.
you have all those resources available.
We do. Yes.
And you have offices that people come to where you have this classwork, right?
Well, part of the change when we went to Families of the Treasure Coast, we wanted to make sure we were meeting more families in St. Lucie County. So part of the change was being mobile.
Okay.
So we do have small admin offices that are on Virginia Avenue
Okay.
in Fort Pierce, But our goal is to partner with other places in the community. So we run classes and trainings at Port St. Lucie Community Center, Kaiser University, Virginia College, places like that that the parents are accessible in their neighborhoods.
Okay.
Churches, local churches,
Sure.
other nonprofits. Because you get home from work 5:30 in the afternoon, you want to go to this training, but do you really want to drive from Port St. Lucie to Fort Pierce or vice
Right.
versa? Make sure they're in the neighborhood where the parents can access it.
When
So
you're
how
talking,
do families hear about the program?
So we have a massive database and emailing list, but we also advertise. So we do a lot of Facebook advertising. We have our own website, which I'll give the address to. And then we do what's called massive emails through our agencies like the Roundtable, St. Lucie Children's Services Council, United Way. They send it out to all their agencies also. And we advertise within the school district.
Okay.
you do, so you partner with the
They're a
school
great
district
partner
quite
with
a
us,
bit.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's hard for parents to recognize where they might have a deficit sometimes, you know, where they're struggling to help. I remember when my daughter was, you know, middle school and high school math.
That's the toughest years.
Oh my gosh, I had to read and read and read, and
Yeah.
so I had to do my homework for
Yeah,
an
you
hour.
have to go back to school.
Yeah,
So
that's what I
this
said to
summer
her.
we did a workshop called How to Middle School. It was so popular because just like you were saying, those are the toughest years for
Yeah.
kids. They're the toughest on parents too. There's so many changes going on. The kids have so many new experiences. The homework, the responsibility, all that is so much more. So we
Yeah.
were really successful with that series over
And
the summer.
they're not, boy, they're really questioning in middle school too. Like they're not completely adherent to everything, and
Well,
they're
stretching
they're
their
stretching their
wings,
wings
they're
a
testing
little.
their boundaries.
I remember middle school
Yeah.
well. Do you?
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
Yes.
it's all normal. We want them
Yes.
to do that. It's just how do we respond as their parents? And that's
Exactly.
sometimes what we may need a little extra help. I say every parent wants to be a great parent. It's just that we don't always have that toolbox to work with, right?
And if it's your first foray into middle school, like everything you do for the first time, you're like, is this normal? Is
Right.
my kid supposed to be acting like this?
Just-
But
yes.
yeah, so it's hard.
And of course, puberty, all the changes the kids are going through, the social expectations.
I was just going to say peer pressure comes into play then, and it's just and it is hard for a parent to know what is normal and what is healthy in that arena.
And a lot of parents have fears about bullying. So you add that to the peer pressure, and then what about bullying? How do I teach my child to handle bullying? So we actually do talk about that. Those are the things that we really want to make sure parents have a good handle on. Our whole goal when we do these programs is to make sure that the parent is the primary educator and is an excellent communicator
Okay.
with their kids.
Yeah.
Because that is so important. And I think all of us could work on our communication skills. And I think as our kids get a little older, we forget how difficult those communication lines or barriers become.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times kids that are pushing their boundaries or pushing, spreading their wings might be offending us or insulting us. And instead of us coming at them from the attitude about how do I teach or how do I use this as a teachable moment, we might lose our own
Cool.
cool. Thank
Yes,
you.
we do.
I got
Yes.
2 of my staff members here. I think they're in tears right now listening to the whole
And they should be,
Lauren,
because
they're-
middle
they're-
school is
they're
rough.
really,
How many
Middle
of you
school
have
is
had
rough.
a middle schooler? Least favorite years, I
Yes.
have to say.
I see the wheels spinning on those 2 back
Yes,
there. Yeah,
yes.
they're
And
like, oh
the
boy, what
questions
am I
that
in
parents
for?
get, and are you prepared for those questions?
Yes, the things that happen in middle school that you're like, okay, we're going to have to address this now.
Exactly.
And the hormones and the peer pressure and they're stretching the wing. I used to tell some, I'm like, I have to love you. I don't have to like you.
That's true. That's true.
Because you're making it hard.
So I want to take the moment and talk about one of the programs then, because it's the Parent Teen Community Connection is the name of the program. It's funded
Okay.
by the Children's Services Council. It works predominantly with families, mainly kids, starting with kids 10 and 18. And we put them through an 8-session, all about healthy decision making, all about how to communicate with your mom, with your teacher, with your friends, peer pressure, bullying, all of those tough topics that parents have
Definitely.
to talk to their kids. And then the parents also go through 4 sessions. They can go longer if they want, completely separate. And then at the end of the 4 sessions, the parents and the kids come back together and they discuss what they've learned.
Okay.
So it's a healthy decision-making program because at that 10 to 12-year age, there's a lot of things the kids are exposed
Yeah.
to that we as parents have to be able to communicate and educate them on.
And this is a free program?
All free.
Wow.
Totally
Yes,
free.
all free. And we will talk about how we do that in a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, how do you raise
We
money
know
to
how
make
to
that
get
free?
kids. Nothing's free,
Right,
but it's
right.
free for the services.
Free for the service.
Yes.
So in addition to the Parent-Teen Community Connection, we have some other programs that can work with families. Let's say you have toddler and you want to learn some positive discipline strategies. We have our Redirecting Children's Behavior, which teaches parents with young children how to work with their kids with maybe a pivot method instead of yelling or nagging
Yeah.
or screaming, little things that they can do that help with positive developmental steps for your child.
And it does work because I was not a yeller. And my daughter will attest to that. I was not a yeller, but I would just be like, so this is what we're doing. You know, and so it forced her into conversation, and it did help a lot.
It does help. And kids want to know what's expected of them.
Yeah.
They want to know they want to please you.
Yeah.
But if we don't clearly give them boundaries and give them expectations, then you can see unexpected behaviors.
I remember my daughter went through a phase where we'd go to the store and she'd ask for like every aisle. Can I have that? Can I have that? And I would say, if you ask for nothing at the checkout line, I will buy you one item.
And how did that work?
It worked great.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And that became an expectation. She
It did.
understood it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So those are the type of little tools. Yes. So we also have our Secrets of Modern Parenting. That's great for those teenagers that might have a little bit of a smart mouth and the parents aren't really, a little bit of sarcasm.
Yeah.
That's not one of the tools that we train
As the audience throws out their solution to the smart mouth. A little soap. Yeah.
And then our newest program is a child abuse prevention program that we're very, very excited. First time on the Treasure Coast, we're bringing it to the Treasure Coast, called People Empowering People.
Oh, yeah.
10-week session, was developed by the University of Connecticut. It's an evidence-based program, and it works on empowering parents to be the primary, I would say, resource in their own community, and to teach people about what resources, supports, and community supports are available for them,
Okay.
so that they can influence their sphere of friends around them in an effort to prevent child abuse. Also
love
funded
it.
by the Children's Services Council.
So Families of the Treasure Coast covers the gamut, the entire
we
family.
are there for
sure.
families.
But again, you have costs associated. You're a nonprofit.
We're a not-for-profit. We work
Yeah.
primarily off of independent donations and grant funding. Yes.
And how can others at home help? Watchers.
So we run raffles too, which are
Yes,
huge,
yes.
too.
Everybody. It's okay.
But
we're
our
all in it.
biggest, we have one signature event a year that we
Yep.
do, which is our annual lip sync battle. We just established
I love that one.
It's a great time. We established that 3 years ago at the Sunrise. It is a huge event.
Yeah.
The participants really work hard.
So hard.
So hard. And the grand champion walks away with an actual belt, like a wrestling belt.
Yeah.
And bragging rights for a year. This year we're doing it a little different.
Okay.
We're going to be doing it in conjunction with the St. Lucie Public School System. So our high schools are going to have their own little lip sync battles. And then the top
Winners.
winner will compete in our community battle, which will be held on April 13th
Okay.
at Fort Pierce Central.
Now, so are we not going to have celebrity lip sync
We will still have
battlers?
this celebrity lip sync battlers. So in the
Okay.
past, we've had Tony Loop from the Early Learning
And
Coalition.
fishnet stockings.
As Beyonce,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Yes. So it's not going to limit that. That's still going to
Okay.
happen.
Because
You still-
We're going to hook
I'm-
her up with Casey. I think we could have the champion out at the stadium.
Oh,
Performing
yeah.
there.
Tony Loop
Performing their
really,
song.
I mean, he went all out. He was really in that thing to win it. Unfortunately, he didn't.
Put
No,
fish-
he didn't.
if he put fishnet stockings on, he was in it to win
And he
it.
was
I
a
know
phenomenal
it.
Beyonce, right?
He was
amazing.
fantastic.
Really?
I voted
Yes.
for him, but because I actually have been fortunate enough to judge every
Okay,
year, and
cool.
I love it. But I am known to be a little snarky, and I thought I can't be snarky with
Oh,
high
no,
school
that's,
students.
oh, yes, you can.
Oh no no no
Oh,
no
yes.
no! I'm not scarring students that are, or
Well,
but
lucky
Tony
for
Loop,
you, you're still doing the community
Okay,
piece.
Tony Loop,
So
I can
the
have
schools
that.
are going to handle their own lip sync battle. So
Perfect.
the battle won't change because that's a great formula. Why mess up what works, right?
It's fun. Will
That's a
Armstead
great event.
did it
Did he?
last year.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
He did like every 1980s bad one-hit wonder song in the world.
Disco kind of
Yeah,
rap
he thought
thing.
if he did them all, that he might
They
win.
did a compilation.
And then he
or-
brought out like 30 kids and just stood there so that he could. Yeah.
That's
he
true.
tried.
That's
he
true.
tried.
Yeah.
But we saw through him.
We love you, Will.
Yeah, we do. We love it. But it was fun.
Yeah. So Karen Campbell Smith, I don't know if if you guys know Karen Campbell. She's with the clerk of.
She's
what is
with
it?
Chris Craft's
Chris
office
Craft's
now,
office.
the tax
I'm sorry.
collector's office.
Hi, Karen.
Yes.
So she has been our champion 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And she is phenomenal and hard to beat. But somebody has got to knock her off that
Yes,
championship.
yes.
So we
She
are
said
looking
she wasn't
for.
going to do it this year, but is she been talked into it?
I'm sure she's still going to do it. She
Okay.
may not compete for the belt,
All
but
right.
she's going to be involved. She told me she was going to do it.
She is okay.
And Jenny
she
Toombs is going to be back
quite the
in.
dancer,
Really?
and she really gets serious
brings
about it.
She brings it.
But
Yes.
Tony was so good.
Tony was excellent. Maybe we'll give Tony a shot to redeem himself this year.
I
you
would
think?
like that.
You like that?
Yes, but
Okay.
his
Sounds like a
wife
fun
said
event.
no more fishing.
Sounds like an awesome event.
Oh, it is
an
such a
awesome
great
event.
time.
And
It
it's
really
at
is.
the Sunrise, and tickets are relatively
$25 is what we charged in the past for the tickets. So yeah, it's a good night out. It's fun. You get to see. We had the first year. I think we had Larry Lee and Buddy Emerson
Oh,
from
yeah.
the fire district, and I
Buddy
mean,
was,
you would, Linda Bartz was on stage.
yeah.
I mean,
Larry Lee did a spot on Stevie Wonder.
yes,
Really?
he did.
It was spot on if anybody
Yes.
saw it or YouTube it. He was perfect.
Yes.
So it was good.
Yeah. Well, maybe we need somebody from the Mets to perform this year.
Oh, well,
Yes.
find somebody.
Casey,
We'll have to search for someone.
Paul deflects
I
immediately.
know,
I
mean,
can say that Casey does love a show tune.
She does.
Oh.
She's a big Broadway
I don't know,
person.
Show tunes never went over so well. Remember,
they
we've
don't,
had
no show tunes
show tunes.
don't
They really
do
want to
well.
hear some beat. They want to hear some
Yes.
bass. Yeah. So I would say rock. Some
Yeah,
rap.
some
Country.
old school. No.
Country.
No,
Well,
country.
actually,
Maybe. I mean, I like country. I'm a huge country fan, but it's like Backstreet Boys.
So
and,
I actually
Backstreet
thought.
Boys a country?
No.
Oh, that's what's.
I
Yeah.
actually thought that The Devil Went Down to Georgia would be a great one for the show. Wouldn't that be a great one?
Yeah.
Because you could put on the costumes, you could do a lot of dancing. So hint, hint, anybody wants to do that song, I think
There
that's a
you
winner.
go. Yeah, because we had two show tunes. The couple that went as the Trumps did a show tune, and
Oh,
then
but that was
Wicked.
fun. Yeah,
They
we
were
had
very
Joe and his wife Jennifer from
Yeah.
Prague Osteen.
Yeah.
They did,
did a great
Donald
job.
Trump and Hillary Trump. It was hilarious.
Hillary
it was
Clinton.
so
Yeah, that was
good. Or Hillary.
All right.
Hillary Trump.
Yeah.
Can you edit that?
Yeah.
Because I'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
They did
As the country mourns.
Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Oh, please edit that.
Well, thank you for that. And so tell us your website, tell us your phone number. Tell us the phone number if you're looking for services, and then tell us the website. Can you donate online as
You
well?
can. You can
Okay.
donate from our website. So I'll start with the phone number 772-302-3147.
Okay, if you're looking for any kind of help with your kid, no matter what kind, you've got the
Right, even if we
resources to-
can't do it in-house, we've got people great like Doreen and Yolanda that are in the audience today that will talk to them, discover what their needs are, and again, connect them with those services.
Yeah, we'll figure it
And we
out.
don't just drop you. I mean, we
Yeah.
want to make sure that that you're getting what you need. Our website is www.familiesoftheTreasureCoast.org.
New name, familiesoftheTreasureCoast.org.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And then website, our Facebook, obviously. You can always check us out on Facebook at Families of the Treasure Coast. And we post all of our workshops there. Everything we're doing is on Facebook also.
And when again is Lip Sync Battle this year? I think it's in the spring, maybe?
April 13th.
Okay.
We did change it because the hurricane killed us last year.
Yeah.
And so we didn't want to take that chance again. It's too big of an event to have the hurricane just
Wipe you out.
wipe us out. So it's in April this year. Yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, thank you for being on the show. I
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
And
Yes.
I promise to get the name right from here on out.
I do appreciate
It's
that.
the last
Thank
day
you.
that I'll say it wrong.
And you're going to work on getting me somebody from the Mets organization,
I
right?
will work
Yes.
on
No
it.
pressure.
I will. No, I'll talk to Trey. Yep.
And
Okay.
Claude,
Trey
and
will be there.
other people there, so very
That'd
good.
be great.
All right.
Excellent.
We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to Covering the Bases. I'm Carissa Aronson. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Paul Tagliari, and we are now joined by the one, the only Lauren Diacedes from the St. Lucie Mets organization. You have brought us a game yet again.
I did, yes. So we're gonna take another chapter from the Jimmy Fallon show, and
We rip him off
we
mercilessly.
did. We really did.
I'm not scared of being sued since our market share is so small.
Just
but,
blame me. Just blame me.
but we're citing him.
Oh, yeah, exactly. At least we're
So,
saying
yes.
it. Okay. So one of you, Paul, will put the headphones in, and
Okay.
you're going to turn the music up really loud. She's going to mouth or say a Christmas phrase, and you have to guess it.
A Christmas
Christmas
phrase.
phrase.
A
Okay.
Christmas
A holiday
phrase.
phrase.
A holiday phrase.
Holiday
phrase.
Are
yeah.
you ready? Beastie Boys Radio by request. Oh, these things not long. Yanked them
Oh.
out.
Here
I
are
can hear
your
it from here.
phrases.
Okay, I'm up first.
Yes.
Oh, there's a bunch here. Ready? Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Yeah? Very good. Dang, Paul.
Don't
All
look at
right,
the
you ready?
list.
Oh, wait, there's
That's
your list. All right, we're sharing.
They're sharing
good.
earbuds.
Could you hear me? Then how'd you answer that? Why did you answer that?
Because I saw you mouth.
okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Happy something. Happy holidays. Happy white. Christmas. Christ.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, because you heard him.
Is that one? Am I right? You guys have to tell me something. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know when it's over if you don't tell me. All right. You ready?
You have your list.
I have my list. I get Kwanzaa. He gets tis the he gets tis the season. I get Kwanzaa. Okay. Is that a saying?
Well, I could hear you.
Do
Oh, it's a.
Can't hear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's not gonna get that one.
that one.
Your J's look like D's.
That's
Catherine, I'm like, what is what? Tidings of joy? All right. Ready?
Don't push it down. Hold it up.
Jingle bells?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's getting the easy ones. All right.
I guess that makes up for all the times you had hard trivia.
I know it. Maybe if we lay it here,
is good.
we'll be good. Are we still on the same song from the Beastie Boys?
I think so.
All right.
I can hear the whole thing.
Got it?
The first Noel.
Oh, that was good.
These are really easy.
That one was easy.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to say it or whisper it?
Whisper it.
I say we make up stuff. I'm gonna go off script here. I'm just gonna make crap up.
Okay, make it up. Make it up.
It's too easy.
We'll try the second one then, if you think it's too easy.
Okay. I'll try the second one, then I'm gonna make crap up.
Okay.
All right.
Something off toy?
Tiding.
Silent?
Tiding.
Again.
Tie.
What do you? I don't know what you're saying.
I'm offended. Tiding. He's not gonna get this.
No.
Okay.
I can't.
You can't?
Go ahead.
Tidings of joy.
Again. I don't know. What?
Take him out.
What?
You're done.
I'm done? All right.
Tidings of joy.
I didn't get tidings.
I know it.
Obviously.
And you offended half our audience in the process. All right, your turn.
Oh my goodness.
Just think of one. These are all easy. He's going to get.
What did you do?
Good one. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we starting?
Yeah.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. I got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm going to make crap up now.
Okay.
All right. Is wearing an ugly sweater.
It's like a whole thing.
Wait. Say it again.
Paul is wearing an ugly sweater.
Paul is wearing an ugly sweater. I like it. All right, one more.
Very good. One more. I know. I was going to say Jersey, but.
Could you hear me?
Huh?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. All right, very
stuff.
good.
Good
Very
Good
good.
stuff.
Thank you. It got me in the mood.
It does.
'Cause
Got to get in the holiday spirit.
It's never too soon,
Never
is
too
it?
soon.
No. A trivia question for the audience today. You got anything, Lauren, Paul, anybody, Eric?
We could do a Mets baseball one.
All right, you got one?
Who is the new general manager for the New York Mets?
Urban Meyer.
No.
Urban
Urban
Meyer.
Meyer.
I feel like he's going to need a job soon.
Had a
He's
really
not
good
in
one. I heard
baseball.
one yesterday.
I know.
You'll know this one. What's the only man-made structure you could see from the moon?
The Great Wall of China.
Wow, there you go. She knew it.
I did know
I
it.
heard
know
it
that.
yesterday.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. So do I win
But you didn't win
something?
anything.
Ah! Yep, I knew that.
Our
the
new general manager.
manager
For the New York Mets.
for the Mets.
That's tough.
I guess that is.
That is.
You really
tough.
have to be a diehard Mets fan, which I think
How-
Mike, our producer, is. Can Mike whisper it into your ear?
He doesn't have it off the top of his head either.
don't
But who
even know
won the
if I
Cy
can
Young
pronounce his
Award
last
this
name.
I
year?
was just going to say.
Who won?
Wagon.
Who won the
Brody.
Cy Young Award?
Everybody's like, half the audience like, who's Cy
What's
Young?
Who's Cy Young? Yes.
Why he handed out
All
awards?
right.
It was a
I guess
Mets
we don't
player.
do baseball.
First of all, who is the new general manager?
Brody
Brody.
Van Wagenen.
Nobody was getting that
Wagon
ball.
and Wagon and
Wagenen,
But
yeah.
I don't even think you guys just got it, to be honest with you. I think-
Yeah, hopefully Brody, well,
Do
he
you
won't
think
be
he's
down here until
watching this
February,
show?
so
Yeah.
he won't watch this show.
All right. And then who won the Cy Young? Does anybody know that? Did anybody Google it? Mike knows that one. But, all
How
right.
about left-handed pitcher from the 1960s who lives in Vero Beach? Think about
Left-handed
Vero Beach.
pitcher.
What team played in Vero Beach
When, in the
with spring
60s?
training?
I don't think we.
In the 60s. I heard somebody
He
say
said-
it.
he said it.
Left-handed pitcher, probably the best pitcher of all time.
Do you know Patrick? Or
Flynn.
From
Flynn?
New York.
Whatever happened to Patrick?
From New York.
We don't have man cameras anymore.
Oh. It's from New York.
Sure about it.
No, Ron Peronowski. No, that's a good guess. That's a good
Do
guess.
you think you know Mark?
Sandy Koufax.
Sandy Koufax lives in Vero Beach, and we haven't had him on the show.
He lives in
He
Vero
did not
Beach.
play for the Mets.
Aw. Very good. All right, and who won the Cy Young Award? Did we ever mention that?
Anybody else? Jacob DeGrom,
That's one of our pitchers.
It is.
So you can come see him during
which was
spring
impressive
training.
to win given
Yeah.
Okay.
the tough season. That the
When do
Mets
spring
had.
training tickets go on sale?
They go on sale January 12th.
January 12th.
Individual. There's
Did-
tickets on sale now, so you can buy
buy-
season tickets, you can buy packages, you
Okay.
can get the Red Sox game in a package, but individual
Mm.
sales are January 12th.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Did anybody win a trivia prize? I feel like nobody did.
Flynn
Flynn
got
won.
Sandy Koufax.
What did Flynn win? I'm looking around the table and I don't really even see any prizes, Flynn. So, thumbs up. Good job. There
There's
you
an
go.
Enjoyment book.
I don't see. No, the enjoyment book is not a prize, but it is for sale.
Oh, okay.
Well, you got to do your
So, yeah,
whole
yeah.
little
I gotta
catch up
do
here
my whole
and let
little-
everybody know what's going on
I
with the
know,
chamber.
I feel like I'm about 100 miles away from the table. But I do want to mention that our enjoyment books are great Christmas presents. They're on sale now. They're $35. You can get them at our office at on Midway Road, or the place where we're now booking excursions, which is our Seven Gables house. They're on sale for both of those. So if you have friends and family coming into town, please, Seven Gables house. Also, Christmas in the City, December 19th. He's helping me out. I have a million of them. There's some more on this
Is there
guide.
more?
December 19th is our annual Christmas party. Our ambassadors, and we always have ambassadors in the audience. Michelle and Richard and Mark and everybody's here, and Kelly are all ambassadors, and we showcase their businesses during our Christmas in the City event. And this show is on the third Monday of every month. Don't forget, it's free, open to the public, and we give you Jimmy John's subs, courtesy of Bobby Malik and Jimmy John's. And if you're also looking for Christmas presents in lieu of the enjoyment book or in addition to the enjoyment book, we have our auction site, which is stluciechamber.org. I gotta flip the
Need
page.
longer arms? Or?
Yeah, and we have everything on there from gift cards to carpet cleaning, to cupcakes and a bass fishing trip out in Okeechobee. So if you're looking
That'd be
for
cool.
Christmas presents, please, stluciechamber.org, and you will find something that will fit everybody's needs, and you'll be supporting a great cause, which of course is the Chamber of Commerce. We are a not-for-profit, and we are totally privately funded by membership and fundraisers. So that's it for
That's
us.
it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
Happy
you.
holidays.
Merry Christmas to you.
Happy
I hope
holidays.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Big plans? Families coming
Staying home. Yeah.
You with the
Same.
baby, second baby Christmas?
Second Christmas for the baby. No,
Yeah.
only one baby.
After the show, I don't know if
Yes.
she's going down that road anymore. So,
She heard
I
all
mean,
about
right.
middle school. You got
Yeah.
a little bit of time there.
We're going
Get
into
one
the
through middle
terrible.
school.
We're at 1.5, so he's starting to hit that.
That too?
That
It gets worse at 12.
Oh. We got
I think
10
it gets
years
worse
for
at
that.
22.
That's not a fun one either. But at 22, you can be like, boom,
Yeah.
see ya.
Scratch out of here.
Yeah. All right. Well, happy holidays to everybody at home
Yes.
watching us, hopefully on Comcast or Uverse or our YouTube channel. Thank you to Flynn and Eric and Mike and everybody here at SLC TV